Welcome to Talking Hockey with Tali and Terry. Tali here, Terry there, and the first subject is, should there be no-touch icing in the NHL? Let's just show you this picture. Now, Terry, what do you think?
I think there should be no-touch icing. It'll slow down the game, and there'll also be more scoring chances.
I think as well, and too many injuries happen while there's no-touch icing, so I think they should get rid of it. And if Terry Bentham does not think they should, I think he should go on the ice and have Dano Chara or Dion Phaneuf run into him. When we get back, we'll talk about should the coaches be able to challenge a penalty. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Talking Hockey with Tali. The next question is, should refs be able to challenge an old penalty like football? What do you think?
Yes, I do think they should challenge it, because if the ref makes a really bad call, then the coaches can throw the flag, and then they'll sort it out, and they get to look at it again.
Okay, now we're going to head over to Terry with another person.
Thank you, Tali. I'm here with Jeff, and Jeff, what is your opinion?
I do not think so, because football can have its own rules and hockey can have its own rules.
Welcome back to Talking Hockey with Tali and Terry. Now it's time for our Canucks segment. And the question is, will Luongo re-sign with the Canucks next year, Terry?
I personally think if they get a good shot at the Stanley Cup this year, he'll think of re-signing with them.
Basically what I think too, if they just do horrible, get out the first round, he's obviously not going to sign with them because he wants someone that's going to take him far in the Stanley Cup playoffs. Here with Silas. Now Silas, what do you think Luongo re-sign with the Canucks?
I do think Luongo will re-sign with the Canucks if there's no other good options for Luongo. Because Luongo wants to be on a team that will give him a shot to win.
How far do you think the Vancouver Canucks will make it in the playoffs?
Not through the second round, but through the first round.
Thank you.
I think the Canucks will make it to at least the semifinals. Canucks will make it to semifinals, hopefully. Canucks will win Stanley Cup.
I agree with him.
Okay, I think the Canucks are gonna go far in the beginning, but they always choke through the end games, final games for the semi playoffs.
I think the Canucks are gonna win the Stanley Cup completely.
Woo! You haven't signaled yet? Okay. Welcome back to Talking Hockey with Tali and Terry. Let's just get into a bit of the quarterfinal news right now. The referees will be Brad Watson, Chris Ronnie, Paul Davinsky, Ian Walsh, Bill McCleary, Brad Mayer, Kevin Pollock, Dennis LaRue, Dan Olaholm, Chris Lee, Mark Junat, Dan O'Rourke, Mike Hansfree, Don Van Mazenhoeve, Wes McCauley, Eric Fruit, Kelly Schuttenhern, and Dave Jackson. The linesmen for the 2009 quarterfinals will be Brad Kovacic, Gene Moran, Steve Bartan, Brian Murphy, Steve Miller, Mark Schnick, Derek Emil, Mike Snivik, Pierre Raquette, Tony Schnimmo, Johnny Murray, Jay Shares, Brad LaRich, Thor Nelson, Scott Disroll, Mark Wheeler, Lonnie Cameron, Greg Davinsky, Shane Hare, and Tim Nowick. Now time for email time. Colin from Halifax sent us, why don't we just eliminate icing altogether? I mean, that would really speed up the game as well, causing more offensive opportunities. I mean, the game has already been changed to create more goals and excitement, hasn't it? Personally, I don't really think icing-related injuries are an anonymous problem, but would have virtually the same amount of injuries, but far more extent and goal scoring. Agree or disagree? I agree with you, Colin. Totally. They want to fasten the game up and have more scoring. That's what they should do. Welcome back to the studio. Tali here from Talking Hockey with Tali, and another email from Stephen Cook from Toronto. I cannot understand why anyone would want to keep such a foolish rule. One of the best features in international hockey is that icings are automatic and face-offs are quick. But would increase the face-offs of the pace of the game. The shorter rest in combination with the rule that means that ice the puck cannot be changed players can in fact determine to an icing. Have seen many games with teams repeatedly ice pucks to preserve a lead. I would actually go as far as suggesting to teams combining a certain number of icing to be penalized. how the NHL thinks enjoying watching the puck being dumped the length of the ice beyond point, as Don Cherry pointed already. And also, we'd like to thank all our cast here: Terry Nelson, our co-host, Greg Nelson, our camera guy, and as well as Burton Way, because he does our technician stuff. Also, we thank our sponsors, the number one watch newscast on Vancouver Island, Check News. And also Island 30 with Dan Hutchinson. We'll be back Thursday with more quarterfinal news in the NHL. See you then. Please email us for any questions, concerns, comments at youtube.sports@live.com, or go to our website that's being constructed right now, tallyterry.webs.com. We'll see you Wednesday.